Hello everyone. You may be wondering why I have this lovely picture here of our compost bin. Well, today is Take Out the Compost. So I thought I'd share with you the method that we use here at AlbaCroft. We do have a traditional compost bin. It's a 2-bin system made out of pallets, and I prefer to use that for more woody things. Grass clippings, if I have any of those, which I have to admit we don't have much grass left here, or if it's more stemmy stuff from plants that I've pulled up. But the method that I prefer to use for our normal compost is something called the trenching method. The trenching method is very simple. What you do is you find an area in your yard where you have your garden beds, and then you dig a trench. Now, as you can see here, I do have a trench already dug, and it's a nice trench, enough room for our little compost bin there. The trench is about 12 to 18 inches deep. You don't have to be excessively compulsive about measuring it. General rule of thumb is something about a shovel deep. And then all I do is I just take our compost, and then I just start dumping it in to the trench. Now, one of the wonderful things about this is, unlike our regular compost bin, I don't have to come out and turn it. I don't have to make sure I keep it moist, and I don't have to worry about any kind of smells. Now, if you're doing composting right, you're not going to get any smells anyway. But, you know, some neighborhoods, they don't want you to have compost bins in your backyard, or you're not allowed to have them if you're in a homeowners association, or you just don't have a very big enough yard for that. But this method is really, really nice. You just need to make sure that your compost, when you put it into your trench, is nice and wet. And then what we're going to do is, we're going to come back, and we're just going to cover it. Now, the bed that I'm putting this in is one of my new beds here in the front yard, so they're not ready to go yet. So I don't have any plants in them yet, so I'm just really building up the soil. Compost in trenching systems like this, they're really good because as the food breaks down from microorganisms, insect-dwelling bugs, soil-dwelling insects, got that wrong there, and earthworms, as it's broken down, it feeds the soil. So you don't have to worry about taking it from one area of your compost bin and then putting it into a soil mixture. Also, too, as the nutrients break down in the soil and you plant your plants on top of them, it encourages the plants to develop deeper root systems, because the nutrients are breaking down, so the plants are going to be in search of nutrients, so they develop a nicer root system, a deeper root system, so it's better for the plants. And also, too, they're getting all this extra nutrients coming right up through the soil. And in the process, too, it's also feeding your soil. One of the good rule of thumbs about having great garden soil is continually feeding it. You want to have organic matter in your soil to perpetually feed the system. So this is our method. We use the trenching method. If you don't have an area in your garden beds that you can dig a long trench, you can simply dig a deep enough hole, if you have a post hole digger or just a shovel, and you can plant in between your plants that you already have established. This system is also wonderful if you're going to be planting heavy nutrient feeders, such as your tomatoes, your squashes, your melons, your cucumbers. They're all heavy feeders, so this is a great system for them also. So I just wanted to share this with you today, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and let's get out in the garden and grow.